First Alert 4 Investigates is pressing Illinois leaders about a Metro East hospital struggling to keep up with paying employees and their bills. New at 6, investigator David Amalotti joins us in the newsroom after speaking directly to a member of Congress about your concerns and the fragile state of this Metro East lifeline. David.
Nikki Budzinski tells me the recent life safety issues we have reported on inside Gateway Regional Medical Center are, quote, deeply disturbing and completely unacceptable.
It's just deeply disturbing and completely unacceptable. I mean, from what we've been able to gather information, and credit to your reporting.
Congresswoman Budzinski was in the Metro East talking about affordability, but it's a Metro East hospital's failure to pay numerous bills that has her demanding answers. She says her office has been in contact with the state from day one, seeking an expedited accounting of Gateway Regional staffing and finances. The Congresswoman says those life safety failures include the incident last month.
I have Fort Charles 68 going to be inbound to your facility with a cardiac arrest.
Where a patient in active cardiac arrest was turned away from Gateway's ER due to a payroll staffing crunch.
We are diverting.
You're diverting?
Yes.
Are critical red flags for the Granite City community.
What needs to be done to make sure that people that are going into this hospital are getting the care that they expect? We don't know what the full situation is with Gateway. Is it being properly run? What kind of oversight? What kind of transparency? Those are the questions that we're going to be demanding answers for.
We just told you this week how sworn statements in court from former execs from the hospital's parent company allege the owner transferred $4.5 million in Illinois state health care funding to buy hospitals in California. Gateway sits on millions of dollars in unpaid property taxes, an outstanding six-figure water bill, and we found AEP Energy taking the hospital system to court for unpaid power bills, still owing $250,000.
Now, Budzinski sat down with state public health officials in just the last couple of hours, taking those very concerns we discussed straight to the state. Now, she isn't the only elected official we've contacted, but she is the only one speaking to us on camera so far, at least. First Alert 4 Investigates has reached out to both Illinois senators for comment. Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker and the Attorney General still haven't heard back. We did reach out to American Healthcare Systems owner Mike Sarian, his PR rep, and his attorneys regarding these repeated allegations in our past reporting on past due utility and tax bills. They have yet to respond also. In the newsroom, David Amalotti, First Alert 4 Investigates.
We know you'll stay on top of this story, David. Thank you.